Good morning, fellow YouTubers. Plowboy 56 here. Just a chance, a short video to update you on some things. Just starting out with my channel. These are my bush green beans I had shown in an earlier video on a raised bed. This particular raised bed is 3 foot wide and about 80 foot long. I planted about 35 foot of green beans, contender bush green beans. We've been blessed with a high rainfall this spring. We had almost 10 inches of rain in June alone. Almost 6 of that fell in one day due to Tropical Storm Cindy that came through. Not going to complain about the rain. However, it has set back. Had to replant my peas and trying to get them going. They pale right now because of so much water. But in Alabama we have a long growing season, so I'm not at all concerned. My potatoes that I showed you I had in the 25-gallon drums, barrels, and cut out 55-gallon barrels. You can tell they're starting to reach the end of their mature producing life. Wanted to show you today, my wife informed me this morning, this is July the 4th, 2017, that I need some fresh potatoes. And I said, well, my vines are still green, I need to let them keep growing. And she repeated, I need fresh potatoes. So we know what that means. So to show you a little bit, I harvested 1 barrel of potatoes. As you can see, my vines were still green, so they would have continued to grow for a little while. So I dumped it out, and as you notice, I took one of those little cheap blue dollar store tarpaulins, handy on a homestead, to save and preserve my potting compost mixture. So I just dumped it out and scraped through it, and here are my potatoes. So I got a pretty good bit for just 3 potato sets that I started out with in each container. Some fair size ones, nothing jumbo. And I would like to state before anybody says, well, you're not going to produce enough potatoes to live on just off of this small area. Well, you're correct. We don't eat as much as we used to now that the boys are grown and out on their own, but we like fresh food. We try to buy from local farmers markets whenever practical and possible. And we will buy some from the store when we need them. But I used to plant, and my parents planted when I was growing up. We might have 1/4 acre. And let me just tell you, at age 61, the old back does not take kindly to bending over all day long picking up potatoes. So this is easier, it's quicker. I can recycle all this soil next year for something else. I won't plant potatoes in it. I'll cycle it out into something else or mix it in my garden, raised beds. But that's just one, and I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 more containers. So when it's all said and done, I expect to have a pretty good little pile of potatoes. These, I believe, are Potomac Reds. I have some white potatoes in some of these. Nice thing about potatoes, don't cross-pollinate unless you're going to produce seed. Also, back to the green beans. They've been blooming for a while, but they were slow to set beans and start growing. So the day when I was out here, I noticed, so I went ahead and picked over the larger beans so they wouldn't go tough, and got a small mess. Again, that won't feed a homestead. Well, it'll feed me and my wife and if the boys want to come over for a dinner, it'd be more than sufficient. And to show you this particular green bean, as you can see in there, they are just full of blooms and small green beans just coming on. So I will probably have multiple pickings left of these, and they're a good tender green bean. Thing I like about these contenders, they grow quickly, they produce quickly. They produce about 2 or 3 gatherings on average, and then by then they're played out before the bugs can really inflict any damage on them. And I pull the vines up, plant something else. Usually in late August, I'll plant another small batch of these. Last year out here in my main garden, there where I'm going to put my hoop house, I had 1 row of rattlesnake pole beans. We canned, froze, dehydrated, gave away 8 green beans by the bushels. So we've got enough green beans to last 3 years in storage if we really go to eating them fast and furious. So not in a necessity this year to produce a big crop. Still got more ground I can plant. When these early peas, when they come on and produce, these are the top pick pink eye purple hull, what some people call field peas or cow peas. We Southerners just call them good. And so as I get older, the need to produce a lot is not as great. We still give away most of what we produce. But I just wanted to post this short video to bring you up to date. I want to thank you for watching. I'm just starting out again with my YouTube channel, and it's Plowboy56, Ploughboy 56. If you like my videos, please like, subscribe, comment. I've been doing this for about 54 years of my life. In all manners, there was a time, I want to give you a little perspective. When we first moved up here after a short absence in 1987, my garden extended here from the back of my deck, all this. There weren't any of these fences and barns and buildings at that time. There's a little bit of my rainwater catchment system, and it extended all the way out there past where that shed is now, all the way to the woods. Wife threatened to leave me. I still don't know why she didn't. Just kidding, I love you, baby. So like, subscribe, comment, advice, criticisms. You have a blessed day. Plowboy 56 out.